Hello friends, good morning and welcome to my channel Prodbug, and in this chapter we are going to see the infix function. Okay, the previously we have seen the extension function and now we are going to see the infix function. So these are some of the new functionalities introduced in Kotlin, and that's why it is getting very popular. So try to understand as much as you can. I will try my best to explain you this particular feature. Okay, so what is infix function? Okay, so dot is first of all, dot is not required while calling the method. Okay, so object dot method. Generally, we create a method, we create a object of a class, and then we call object dot abc. So that dot is not required. It must be a member function or extension function. So the method which you are the infix. So infix is a method. First of all, try to understand. Infix is a method. It's a special type of method where whenever you are calling this method, you don't need to use the dot. That is first criteria. And the function should be a member function. Member function is basically the function which is defined inside the class, or an extension function. In the previous chapter we have seen extension function are declared outside the class, but they are a part of class only. Yeah, the legacy example which I told you. Okay, so next is infix method takes only one parameter. You cannot pass two parameter. Only one parameters is allowed. Default parameter are not allowed. Like we have previously seen default value you can give. So that is not allowed. So and the code is generally look like English language. Okay, so just to make it more readable, the infix feature has been introduced. So let's say is equal to is a infix function, and result is object, and we are calling like result is equal to 10. So basically I'm using the object of I'm a result class, any result class, and I'm calling is equal to and 10. I'm comparing whether the result is equal to 10 or not. But if you read it without a dot and without any bracket, so it look like a English language result equal to 10. So this is what they want to make it the code look like English language. This is the whole concept of infix function. Okay, now there are two types of infix. One is a standard library function like and or all these things, and there are some custom defined infix. So first let's see the standard library infix function which are we are using, but we don't know they are infix, but so we'll see. So let's leave it. So this is a class. Okay, leave for the time being. This is a class, and this is a main function which is outside the class. Remember, main don't need to be inside the class like Java. It can be independent function which you can run. Okay, so let's say I have created three variable a, b, and c, and this is the result. And this is an example of in standard library infix function which we are checking right now. So b is greater than a and c is greater than b. So this and is a infix function. Okay, so basically I'm not using any dot, I'm not using anything special here. So this and will be treated as a infix function. Okay, and so the result is we are printing here simply. So b is greater than a, yes, it is true, and c is greater than b, it is also true. Okay, so result will be true. Fine. So let me run the code, and then we will see the custom defined infix function. Okay, where is okay? So this is true. Output is true. Okay. Okay, now let's, so this is the infix function. Okay, you can use or and all these things are the infix function. Okay, not that much interesting, but let's now get back to the actual more interesting infix function, which is called custom defined infix function. So let's try to write few infix function first of all. So this is a class, any class ABC, and here I have written a function test infix method. I am accepting one parameter. As we told, it will accept only one parameter. Two parameters are not allowed, and I'm printing it simply. I am accepting a string and I am printing it, infix function and string. That's it. And remember, we need to add infix in front of function name. So this is first method. Second method, again it's a infix function. It's a square. Whatever number you are giving, I am just simply returning its square. So 10 into 10, 100 will be returned. Okay. And the last one is data type. Whatever you are passing me to this method, it will check whether it is a string or int or double, and accordingly it will return some type, and otherwise if nothing matches, this method will return invalid. So x will come here. The type is any. This is a new type, data type any, and this is the expression we are using here. Like previously, we have used the if-else loop into the expression. Try catch we have used into the expression. Now we are using when switch. Okay, so one more thing. This is a switch case. Okay, so in Kotlin we are using when rather than switch. Okay, I hope I have already mentioned this thing, but uh, it's okay. So we are using when rather than the switch. Okay, so some type will come here, any type, and here we are. These are the case 1, 2, 3. In Java, we are always use case 1, 2, 3. So here we are using is when x is string, return this string. When x is int, return integer. You can write anything here. Okay, and these are the three methods which we have used. Test, it will only print the simple whatever number string you pass. Here we are doubling the number, and here we are checking the type of the. We are just returning the data type. Okay, so these are the three methods. Now let's go to the code. This is the function, main function, and here we are going following our custom defined infix function. Okay, so infix test class, I have created the object of infix test class. This is the infix test class where we have defined three methods, 1, 2, and 3. So I have created the object of that infix test class. So this is the object of class. Now I'm calling the first infix method object without, there is no dot operator. You can see object test infix method, and a bracket I am infix 1. I have removed the dot operator. Okay, so generally we used to write like this. Okay, so they have said that okay, it's an infix, so you can easily remove dot operator, and moreover you can also remove the bracket as well. So we have removed this bracket, and now the code is this. Okay, so it look like a English language, that object test infix method I am infix 2. Okay, nothing else. So this is what infix is all about. So and you can see the output. Uh, Here we are calling this, and this method will simply print whatever we are passing. Infix function, and here infix function equal to I am infix 1, I am infix 2. Okay, okay. Let's go to the next example. Result. Okay, object square 10. So again, dot operator and bracket has been removed. We are passing 10. 10 multiply 10, it will be 100. So 100 will come here and 100 will be printed. We can see 100 has been printed. So again example, similar example, nothing new here. Okay, now the third example is this one. So data type is a method name. Okay, so it's a method name, data type. Okay, get my. So better to write some this method, so it will not look like a standard keyword. This is much better. So uh, object which we have already created, object get my data type 10, get my data type 20.5. So basically we are passing int, we are passing float, and we are passing string, and we are printing all the variables. So see what will the, for the first it is integer, double, and string. Okay, so everything has been printed properly. So this is about all about the infix function. So simple, in simple terms, we are not using any dot operator. We are not using any this bracket. So the conditions I have written here, you can go through them. Dot is not required. It must be a member function or extension function. Infix method takes only one parameter. Default parameter not allowed. These are some conditions within infix, and that's all. I hope infix is clear and the extension function is also clear to you, which we have discussed in the last chapter. And till that time, keep learning. Have a good day. Bye bye.